welcome back to the channel. So before we get started, if you are not subscribed and you're watching this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you are watching and you have not hit that bell, please hit that bell so that you can get all my notifications for when I upload a video. And what else? Subscribe. I realize that majority of my people who watches my channel is not subscribed to the channel. So subscribe. That will do me some good. That will help out the channel. That will help me out. And watch my videos. Oh yeah, some of you guys have noticed the ads on the channel. Yes, we are now monetized, and the ads really help your girl get paid for her little videos or whatnot. So while you're watching, don't skip the ads. Watch the ads for your girl, because I want to get paid a little money. You know what I mean? It's not much, but it's a little bit that, it makes me feel good about creating content for you guys. And yeah, so we want to keep that going. Now, to get into the video. First and foremost, we're going to do a story time, and then we're going to do a cook with me. So let me sit down and tell you the story. Here's the story. It's about my friend. She lives in an apartment complex. Very nice apartment complex. It's like affordable luxury. Everybody is pretty chill. Everybody keeps to themselves. It's really nice, okay? So, boom. My friend, here's a knock at her door. She goes, she answers the door. There's nobody there, but there's a box. She has a package. Now, she picks the package up, she takes it into her living room, and she opens the package. Okay, so the package contains 3 HelloFresh meals, okay? And she's like, wow, like, where did this come from? Because she knows she did not order HelloFresh. So instantly she's thinking, oh, okay, maybe my fiance ordered HelloFresh to help her out with meals during the week or whatever, which is a good idea. But she looked at the name on the package, and it was not her name. Okay, so there she is with a package that does not belong to her, that does not have her name on it, but it has 3 HelloFresh meals on the inside. Now, my friend had been talking to me about how she wanted to try HelloFresh, how she has almost subscribed to receiving the boxes, but it was just too expensive, and how, it didn't make sense because the money that she could spend in groceries was a lot cheaper than the HelloFresh deals that they be offering. So she's always wanted to try it, but she kind of like backed out. So when she saw this box of HelloFresh meals, she was like, wow, what should I do? Like, should I call HelloFresh to let them know that they made a mistake? Should she deliver the package to the correct person? Because like I said, she lived in this apartment complex, and the person's address was definitely on the package. However, the delivery guy or person made a mistake, and let me tell you what they did. Okay, so let's just say my friend apartment number is apartment 20, okay? And the number on the package was 120. Now, my friend lives in apartment I-20. So what the delivery guy done was he looked at I as a 1, 20. So my friend lives in apartment I-20, but the package should have went to apartment, let's just say, D120. So what was on the package was 120. That was it. No letter at all. So delivery guy looked at I-20 as 120 and left the package. There was my friend trying to come up with how to solve this issue. She thought that maybe she could take the package to where it belongs. But then she thought about how we are in a pandemic and how it didn't make sense for her to go and approach someone who may have COVID. or she wasn't sure if she didn't have COVID. She had already touched the food and the packages and looked in the box. So as far as she knows, she could have contaminated the food. She didn't know. But then she thought about how she could possibly call HelloFresh to let them know what happened. There was a mix-up, and how, you know, she was just gonna throw the food out and keep it moving. While you're watching this, I want you to think about what you would have done. Like, would you have delivered the package even though we're in a pandemic to the neighbor? Would you have just kept the food and ate it? Would you have called HelloFresh to let them know, like, hey, there's been a mix-up, I received this package, you guys need to come and pick it up, or I'm gonna throw it out? Like, what would you have done? Okay, you guys, this is what I'm gonna be cooking today. This is a card from HelloFresh. Whenever you get HelloFresh meals, they send the recipes and the meals, well, the recipes and all the ingredients you need. So I have this recipe card here, and I'm gonna try to switch it up a little bit. And instead of using like a chicken breast, I'm gonna do shrimp instead. I'm not doing the potatoes at all, but I am doing the rice, and I'm not doing the onions either. So it's just gonna be like a Chipotle bowl. I am gonna make this sauce here. I am gonna blacken my shrimp, and I am gonna make this, I guess this is somewhat like a pico de gallo, or a remix of a pico de gallo. And this is what the ingredients call for. Basically, if you're gonna be doing the potato, yellow onion, this is normally how it comes, scallions, tomato, lime, Southwest spice blend. Of course, I don't have this. However, on the package, it listed the ingredients, so I wrote the ingredients down. And here is a chipotle powder. You have jasmine rice, sour cream, and this has chicken cutlets, but again, we're using shrimp. If this sounds like something you're interested in, please continue watching. Okay, so on the back of the card, it basically tells you how to prep, what to do next. It breaks down all the steps you need to get the perfect tasting meal, okay? And this tasted so freaking good. It is so good. So everything is cut up here. As you can see, you prepped. Here I am prepped for my meal. This right here is the Southwest spice blend. Of course, theirs look a little red. However, I use the same ingredients. It has cumin, chili powder, garlic powder. So I use ground cumin, chili powder here, and garlic powder. And this is what my little mixture looks like. Hopefully it tastes the same. If it doesn't, it's fine. I still got some seasoning, you know. And lime, I have some lime juice here for the meal. I have some scallions cut up thanks to Amora. Amora did all this for me, you guys. And tomatoes. Now I have a lot of tomatoes because I love tomatoes and I just want to overload it with tomatoes. And I have this Chipotle seasoning that I went and purchased. I have pepper, I have salt, and shrimp. You don't see my shrimp yet because I'm drying out the shrimp. Right here it says pat the chicken dry with paper towels. I'm doing that right now with the shrimp. I want to go ahead and get started on that. Right now I'm going to go ahead and put on the water for the rice. Alright, so being that I've made a version of this before, I already know that there's a cream that I'm going to have to make, which is the cream that I showed you on the card that's drizzled over it. I'm about to go ahead and get that cream ready and go ahead and stick it in the refrigerator. When I first made it, the cream I realized that the cream could have been made ahead of time, so there's no need in waiting to make that. So I'm going to go ahead and make that cream now. All right, so here's the recipe for the Chipotle crema. You have sour cream, squeeze of some lime juice, and a pinch of the Chipotle powder. However, you can put it to taste. Stir in some water and season it with salt and pepper. That's easy enough, right? Okay, so the cream is done. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in the refrigerator. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm kind of like freestyling this because I am cooking more than what the menu calls for. It looks like HelloFresh provides the ingredients for 2 to 4 persons. So if you ever consider like getting HelloFresh, that's a good thing, because that means you can go back and remake these meals and, you know, make them for the right amount of people. But yes, I am basically freestyling this because 1, I want leftovers, and 2, I like sauce and I love tomatoes. So I'm kind of just using my own amounts, whatever I want to use, not what the ingredients call for. I'm just following the steps, but putting my own little twist to everything. So you can always do that with any recipe. I say don't go heavy with things such as like salt or seasonings, although you did see me add a little bit more of this Chipotle seasoning, it'll be fine. But yes, keep that in mind. So back to doing stuff that we can do ahead of time. I see right here we can go ahead and make like the pico, the tomatoes, scallion, greens, squeeze of lime juice, salt and pepper. We can go ahead and do that. Amor has already cut up the ingredients for that. We may have more tomatoes than scallions, but that is okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and empty that in there because that's easier. And it just calls for some lime juice here. I'm gonna do a little bit. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay. And we have that amount of lime juice left. I think I'm gonna add that to the rice. And then I'm gonna sprinkle some salt and pepper onto it. guys, I did go back and add my rice. It is almost done. I have put some oil on. Don't judge my pan because I'm getting some new ones, so don't judge. I put some olive oil in here. We're about to get ready to season the shrimp. I put the stove on 3 here. You can see that my oven is on because I have also made a side dish of some asparagus. I put salt, pepper, and lemon pepper seasoning without salt. So yeah, and drizzled it with some olive oil. We're gonna eat that on the side, waiting for the oven to get ready. I'm gonna put that in last. For now, we are going to, oh yeah, I tried to get a little zest from the lemon, not the lemon, but the lime. I struggle with it. I had to do it the ghetto way. That's why I didn't show you guys. But I have a little bit for my rice. Hopefully that makes a difference. I don't know. But I tried. So yeah, the shrimp. Alright, so this how I dried out my shrimp. I just basically wrapped it in napkins and let it sit. And yeah, they look kind of dry to me. They feel just a tad bit wet, but that'll be fine. But yes, I'm just gonna put this shrimp inside of this bowl and then season it. You guys, I have placed the shrimp inside this bowl. The recipe here, okay. It says pat chicken dry with paper towels, seasoned with the remaining Southwest spice. Remember, the Southwest spice is what we made right here. Again, it is, wrote it down, cumin, garlic powder, chili powder. All right, so we're gonna season it with that, sprinkle some salt and pepper, and then drizzle some oil. I did that already. I have that ready to go so that I'm not wasting time because my rice again is almost done. And we're gonna let the shrimp cook until it's done because we're not cooking chicken, and then we'll be ready. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, you guys, the rice is looking done. It is simmering. While it's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and add this lime juice to it. Make it all good. And I'm also going to add the zest. These. Ooh. Let me use something, okay? Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, so boom, rice is done. The oil is hot. I'm gonna go ahead and put some shrimp and let that sizzle. I'm gonna do all of them. And I'm gonna just stir this around with my right hand. 1 second. And let these fry up a little bit as much as possible. You don't supposed to cook these long anyway because they're technically already cooked shrimp, so we're just heating them up a little bit. Okay, so this is the shrimp finish. They didn't blacken like I wanted them, and I think it's because I used too much oil, but it's okay. We're gonna keep it moving. It's still gonna be good, but yes. And I used jumbo size shrimp because me and my daughter love shrimp, and we don't want to play with them little small ones, you know what I mean? So we had to get some big ones. But yes, the shrimp is done and the asparagus is done as well, so I'm gonna take that out. Okay, you guys, this is the finished product. I hope it tastes good. You know what? We're gonna do a taste test on camera, but we went from this to this. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're gonna try it. All right, so here we are doing a taste test. I hope it's good. Oh no, it's good. My mouth is legit watering. My bowl is just rocking on my wooden table. I'm just mixing it up, mixing the cream in with the rice, with the tomatoes and scallions, getting it ready, you know. It reminds me of like that yum yum sauce that you would eat at a Japanese place, but it's a cream, so. Oh, it's so good. The lime is what kicks it up a notch. It tastes like real zingy and fresh because you have the pico, the tomato, and the scallions with the lime juice. It's real fresh and airy. It's so good. All right, you guys, I gotta go because I gotta eat. Let me taste this. If you guys enjoy this content, please give me a like. Comment below. Remember about the story time in the beginning of the video. Comment below whether or not, what option would you choose? What would you do? And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later because I'm about to eat.